Hello. Are you Agatha Christie fans? Do you remember Tommy and Tuppence that work together to solve crimes? I sort of feel like we need to be Tommy and Tuppence. I don't know which one you want to be. I don't mind. But I've got something that might interest you. And I'm going to give you some nuggets now. And I'm going to give you a link to something to watch. And then I wondered whether you wanted to go away and have a look and see what you could find about it. Write it in the comment section. So please do like, subscribe and share as well, because we could get other people to join our little detective agency, couldn't we? I mean, who knows where we might end. So the reason I'm saying this is I saw a TikTok video today, which was talking about a land sale by Oldham Council. And there was 4 acres of land that was publicly owned land that was sold by Oldham Council to what's described in this video as a friend of Oldham Council, and it was sold for £50,000. So 4 acres of land sold for £50,000. Now, it was supposed to be for a community build for 37 families. Okay, so nice idea. £50,000 for 4 acres, and 37 families can benefit from that for their community build. So the families all paid deposits in cash of between £15,000 and £25,000. Then there was an expose. Now, all of that will be, you'll see it in the video, and the council went quiet. It all went a bit hush hush, and the people that had given the deposits lost the deposits, and not a lot happened. And then there was an investigation by the police, and in this video there's some questions over that investigation, shall we say, some musing over its validity, and the police decided that there was nobody to be accountable for, and that was the end of that. So unfortunate for those people that had lost all of that money, being an understatement, but there was no case to answer to, apparently. So fast forward to today, and there's an auction going for some land, and 7 of those plots, now remember there were 37 plots, all sold for the combined price of £50,000. Now 7 of those plots are up for auction, and their reserve price is £99,000. So when you've got 37 of them, that's 3.7 million. Not 50,000. So what's happened? Somebody's bought some land for £50,000 and is now selling it for £3.7 million. That can't be right, can it? And the expose and the investigation in the middle, which was investigated but then sort of brushed away, didn't really amount to much. But we've still got 37 families who don't have their deposits back or their land. But the person that bought the land is now auctioning it off with a reserve price of £99,000 for each plot. So 7 plots have gone on now. Now, this is where Tommy and Tuppence is needed, because I smell a red herring in that. Is it a red herring? No, I smell something's off there, isn't it? It doesn't seem right. Now, this is not the first time I've heard something like this. I've heard something similar to this going on in Sunderland. Now, that's awkward because that's Bridget Phillipson, isn't it? And even more awkwardly, it involves her and her mum, where councils are sort of selling friends' properties and friends' land. Not necessarily by the book, it seems, but surely councils wouldn't do that. And it's predominantly, always, Labour-run councils. So it looks a bit fishy. You see where I'm going with this? Now, I'm sure it's not. I'm absolutely sure it's not. There is no way on this earth there would be a corrupt Labour council doing backhanders, selling mates' land so that they can profit from it. That just simply wouldn't happen. And I am not inferring that, which is why I've linked the TikTok video to this so that you can have a look at it. And in regards to the Bridget Phillipson and her mum and Sunderland Council, I'm only telling you what you can find on the internet quite easily. There's a Facebook page called Sunderland Corruption. You could have a look at that, and that I'm sure will steer you in the right direction. These are not my words. These are simply what I've seen and I wanted to share with you. And I thought you might like to have a look. And then if you put stuff in the comments, we could discuss it together, couldn't we? And we could be super sleuths and pretend that we were Agatha Christie detectives, or we could just say, there's no story there, someone made it up, that's all a load of rubbish, and we'll get on with our next video. What do you think? I thought it could be quite good fun.